Hambletonian Day rolls on, and I'm so happy to be joined by President and CEO of the Hambletonian Society and the winningest driver in Hambletonian history, John Campbell. John, how are you today?
Everything's great. We got a great crowd. The racing's been sensational. This is what Hambletonian Day is all about.
And the atmosphere on Hambletonian Day is just so different from any day of the year.
It really is. It's different on the front side here with the fans and throughout the grandstand, the building, and even in the paddock. Everybody wants to win a race on Hambletonian Day. It's just a different aspect, a different electricity that goes through the paddock and the grandstand.
Hambletonian Day last year was a big day for your brother, Jim Campbell, becoming the third trainer ever to win the Hambletonian Oaks. Take us back to what you were feeling that day.
Well, I knew Passion Schooner, even though she had the 10-hole, she had a chance because she's good out of the gate. Cool Papa Bell was going in, racing well, but it certainly was an upset at 50-1. So when I saw the trip Cool Papa Bell was getting around the last turn, he was going to get out, I said, he's got a chance to win, and he did it, and everything has just to fall right for it, and it did for Jim there last year.
And we couldn't be happier for him. It was such a great day. I love the connections in the winner's circle. It's always fun to cheer them on. We've been having meetings getting ready for the Hambletonian since about February. What are the responsibilities for the Hambletonian Society to administrate the races on this card, the stakes races, and the Hambletonian and the Hambletonian Oaks?
Well, we own a number of races, which the Hambletonian, the Oaks, and Maturity, and Breeders' Crown are one, but we administer 153 stakes for other entities. Some of the Meadowlands here, we do the Continental Victory, the Muscle Hill, and the Cane on today's card. The Tompkins, Gears, and Reynolds here at the Meadowlands as well. But we do races throughout North America, and it's just part of what the mission is for the Hambletonian Society, to promote the breeding and stake racing.
We moved the Hambletonian post time up this year to about 4:45 to be able to be on network TV again, Fox Sports, and throughout the course of the year and even last year with the Breeders' Crown on Fox Sports and Fox Sports 2, the response has been so well received from their side, and it's great to have the Hambletonian back on a network television.
Yeah, that's something I'm very excited about and proud that we are back on network TV. As you mentioned, the relationship we have with the Niagara Fox people has just grown, and I couldn't be happier. Dealing with Derek Donovan and his crew, they're very accommodating and expanding coverage of harness racing. We're going to cover the Jug this year. Yep. We're going to cover two nights at Hoosier, Dan Patch, and Caesar's Trotting Classic night. So it's expanding all the time, and I hope that continues, and I don't see any reason why it won't.
This year we have two very wide open races in the Hambletonian and the Hambletonian Oaks. Since I've worked here about 5 years, I think these are the two wide open races I've seen.
It is. It's unusual not to have a pretty big favorite in one of the races, to have both of them as wide open as they are, and certainly elimination winners. I'm always a firm believer that they're the horses to beat going into finals, but I don't think anybody's afraid of the elimination winners. So I think that's going to make for an exciting race, because I think there's guys going to be taking a shot and putting their horse in play just because they're not afraid of anybody.
They are not afraid of anybody. Two very good eliminations on both ends coming into the finals this week. They're stepping on the track for race number 8. We'll be back after the post-parade. More with John Campbell. Back with John Campbell, President and CEO of the Hambletonian Society and the winningest driver in Hambletonian history. What does it mean to win the Hambletonian?
Oh, it's the greatest feeling in the world. It's something we all strive for. Each and every year that I was in the Hambletonian, I knew that was special just to be in it. And when you're successful, it's the culmination of what everybody in harness racing is wanting to do, is win the Hambletonian. It's almost an indescribable feeling, but it's certainly a feeling of joy, satisfaction, euphoria.
And would you say winning in '95 with Tagliabue would be the most memorable win?
It's certainly one of them, there's no question. I really have about 3 at a time. First one with Macklowe Bell and Tagliabue was so special for my family. And coming back to win with Clyde Master after I had an injury, that was very special as well. But it's hard to separate any Hambletonian win. They're all so special, and it's what everybody wants to do, is win the Hambletonian.
Everything has to go right. We've seen favorites go down a couple of years in a row. We saw the big upset last year, and it's a real task for trainers to get their horses to peak on the first Saturday in August.
Absolutely. Everything has to fall into place, like you said, for the elimination race. And believe me, I butchered a few favorites in the Hambletonian in my day, too.
No, you didn't. All right, thanks so much, John Campbell, for joining me today on the Hambletonian set. We wish you the best of luck today with the Hambletonian Society and of course, with the handle on the Hambletonian and the Hambletonian Oaks.
Thanks a lot, Jessica. Thanks for having me.
No problem.